Hi everybody, it's Donna from donnasdreamworks.blogspot.com. I'm here today to put together a fall card. I used my gypsy, picked out a shape that I thought would be good for fall, and designed a card based on pumpkins. I don't know if you can see that, and if you can, you see I welded two pumpkins together. I sized them at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so they actually come out an A2 size card. Up here, the welded ones. Then I made a second copy of the pumpkin to layer for designer paper, and because I wanted to get the whole pumpkin shape, and of course when it's welded you're going to miss out on some of the shape. And then I cut one more slightly smaller for an inside mat. My second layer, I just cut out some leaves. These were from, I think Celebrate Cakes or one of those cake cartridges, and I'm going to show you what I did with the leaves on the pumpkin. So let's put this card together. And here's the pumpkin once it's cut out, and remember when you put these on the gypsy, after you make the copy you need to reverse one of them so that when they fold they're the same size of the folding. Okay, I'm going to put my additional light on right now. I didn't have it on before because I thought maybe the gypsy would show up better. Okay, so now I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now we have it folded. And I have this piece of designer paper. And I was using my hot glue gun a few minutes ago, and I have got hot glue strings all over the front of this. My. Okay, we'll cover that up anyway. The designer paper is going to go like so. But I'm not going to use the stem because we're going to make the stem green, so I'm just going to cut off the top here. Now you can't layer on this particular cut, so what I did for the stem is just to take a little piece of green cardstock and apply the glue right to the card base, okay? And then just stick that on there like this, and we'll just trim around it. And I actually take it down to like a V so that it doesn't show above the pumpkin. Okay, so now when we attach our pumpkin paper, and this is just some designer paper from a K & Company pack, it will look like so. So let's get that on. Kind of a simple card to make, but it makes a cute little fall card, and it doesn't have to be a Halloween card. It can just be a happy fall or a hello card, which is I think what I made the first one. Alright, now on the leaves, what I did is I cut one in green and one in sort of an orange and one in a yellow. And I'm just going to see how I like it up here, and I think what I want to do is to just use it just like that. So I'm going to cut this piece right off. And we'll attach this. Like so. Okay. Now for these two leaves, I want to make them look a little bit more fallish, so I have some Tim Holtz Distress ink, and I'm just going to kind of blob on it. And I'm really not trying to distress it as much as just make some shadows kind of on them. as the leaves start to change, you know, you get that kind of a modelly look. I don't know why I felt like making a fall card. It's 98 in the shade here, and we're about to have a thunderstorm. So, anyway, and on this one, I'm going to use just this section on both of them. Save those for a rainy day. Whoops, I threw away the section I wanted. There you go. And what I did is I took one of them and I put it here. A little piece on this one I want to trim. Yeah. I'm just going to lay that one like that. And then I'm going to maybe intertwine this one so they don't. But I think I'm going to put the yellow on the bottom so it'll stand out a little more from the base. And what I want to do is what I just did wrong. I don't want to put glue on that leaf because I'm going to put the other one underneath it. Now we can put the glue all over this one. And I'm just going to slide the middle of that one under the middle of this one, maybe. Just play around with it. No, I don't like that, so I think maybe I'll just have it overlapping like this. Okay, then the next thing I wanted to try to do was to put a little bit of an image over here. So I have a pumpkin stamp, and when I made the cards before I used Versamark ink, but I'm going to try, and it's very nice, it's very subtle, but I think I'm going to try this gold. It's a gold pigment ink, and we'll see if we can get a little bit bolder image. Well, I think that's going to work. Put a little clear embossing powder. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Let me just get rid of this because I have my overhead fan going. And if I don't put it back in the jar, I have embossing powder blowing all over the place. Okay, excuse me, I plug in my heat tool. I like that. I think it shows up just enough. Good. And then for the last part, what I did is I just took some VersaFine ink, and now I'm going to use the Hampton Arts brown. And this Hampton Arts pads, some of them are very wet, so you have to be a little bit careful. And stamp the hello just fine. So that's the simple little card I made, and I think it came out kind of cute. And what I'm going to do with this is I have cut another layer of the pumpkin, and I'm just going to put it inside. Oh, I can do that real quick, and that's a mat. There you go. And this is the one I made a little earlier. and you can see the difference. This is just the VersaFine, and this is a gold, and they both give a kind of a nice subtle look. I think they came out really cute. They'll make a cute little fall card. Just before I go, I wanted to show you real quickly what I've been working on and why I have glue strings all over. I've been working on making this little box, and I think it's really come out beautiful. I love it. I have this box, and I thought, you know, I have these a lot, and I think I should be able to do something with them. And in case you don't know what this is Laughing Cow, the cheese wedgers. And they're making a nice little box. So I put some decoupage and ribbon around it, and then made these flowers. This is out of using the Cricut, and they've got stickles and some glimmer mist on them right now, so I don't want to touch them too much. And of course, what do I have inside but some little let me see, whose are they? They are Studio G's flowers. And I could see that you could do the same thing with other boxes, and if you're going to put, for instance, buttons inside, you could make a great big faux button and put on the top of it. But I think it came out real cute. Okay, that's enough projects for today. I'll talk with you later. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Play nice.